Okay, so I received this a couple of days ago. I'm just going to explain to you how the measurements for the top left and the bottom right are incorrect. Okay, so first let's look at the correct side. So if you look at the edges, the distance, the wedge here, the distance, is shorter than the wedge distance here. You see? So the left is actually thinner than the right side. Okay, so that's why this fits, because both the joint on the front side is actually thinner than the joint on the outside. So because this joint is similar to this joint, you see it fits okay. So you see again, the bridge on the left is thinner than the bridge on the right. Therefore, this wedge equals to this wedge, this joint. But because the same joint was used on the top left and the bottom right, you see that the wedge here is actually thicker on the right side than it is on the back side. So what happens is this gap creates a cutting point, and the yellow sticks out on the side here to cut, and it catches onto skin and catches onto fabric. So you see, you can tell that the gap here on the left is thinner than the gap on the right. It should be the other way around. The front gap, the front thickness should be thinner, and the back thickness should be thicker by a very, very small amount, like half a millimeter or a quarter of a millimeter. But it makes a difference, because when I run my finger through this, it catches against the corner of the joint, and it's not a good feeling. And the metal catches against the finger as well. The same thing with the bottom right side. See the bottom right side? Because the yellow is sticking out over the edge, it catches on skin. And on the back side, the metal catches. So see, similar situation here. The front, this is the front, should be thinner than the back. But here it's, the yellow is reversed. This side is thicker than this side, which it shouldn't be the case. So the reason why is because you've used the same joint for all four sides, when really two sides should be different, two corners should be different from two corners. Hope you understand.